My name is Asli Gülkurt. I'm a fourth-year marketing Ph.D. student at HEC Montréal. And my background is in actually psychology. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology. And when I graduated, I decided to move on to neuroscience, to pursue a neuroscience master's degree. And while I was doing that, I actually went into a UX research job where where we were taking these freelance projects in UX research. So I got interested more so in consumer neuroscience, and then I decided to take my academic journey to marketing, where I can focus on consumer neuroscience, the same topics, but I apply it with a neuroscience methodology. My doctoral thesis topic is AI integration, specifically in the context of services, and we are looking for how we can apply the technologies with human agents in the context, of all service industry. And specifically, we are interested in this topic because it is relevant to the industry in a way that there is some tension between companies wanting to implement these services to make their services more efficient, quicker, and whereas on the other side, customers still wanting that human touch while they interact with these AI services. So we are trying to find out a unified solution where we can apply this AI integration into all specific examples across the service industry that benefits both companies and customers. So research is a line of work where it is best to thrive if you collaborate with the brilliant minds beside you. So the Tech3Lab actually gives that intellectual and emotional support while you're on your PhD journey. So since the PhD is a long marathon, Tech3Lab provides you with that kind of support with the professors, the researchers, the research staff, along with the other PhD students that go through the same journey as you. And this is particularly important in our journey with the Tech3Lab. Doing research requires you to find intellectual solutions to problems. This is not particularly something that we are educated on in anywhere in our academic journey. So Tech3Lab specifically provides you with these connections where you can apply these intellectual solutions with a creative outside the box thinking, because they are completely different. So in my experience, I get to collaborate with the industry with a specific scholarship programs where we focus on knowledge transfer between academia and startup companies. And I'm specifically trying to find ways to personalize some kind of user information using AI technologies, and how we can kind of manage that process in terms of a marketing perspective. From the courses that I've taken in HEC, there is specifically two of them that comes to mind. Firstly, neuroscience and IT from Professor Pierre-Majoric Léger, and from the online consumer marketing from Professor Sylvain Sénécal. These courses specifically allow me to apply my background in neuroscience and technology into business administration contexts. So in these courses, we talk about the recent solutions and like the least recent intellectual discussions using these neuroscience methodologies. So these two courses in this PhD mostly helped me in my journey here. Among the events and conferences that we attend. One of the examples would be the research day that we have in Tech3Lab, where all our partners from industry gather around to see which kind of projects that we are working on. So this specific event, I think, helps us to build those connections with the industry and being able to communicate that in a more collaborative and fun way. I think it's one of the most collaborative spaces that I've worked. Everyone is so supportive of you, and everyone is genuinely interested in your research and your trajectory in your PhD program. I feel like these are kind of the most important type of social support that you can get. And apart from that, on a more general perspective, in HEC Montréal, we have these student committees, especially the PhD section, where they provide constant support groups, dinners, whether it be barbecues or Christmas dinners, aside with that type of like emotional support that you can get besides the being a part of Tech3Lab as well. So I feel like it is also important having a community there where you can meet with other PhD students and talk about your happiness and possible problems in your PhD. So I think being in this specific PhD program with the Tech3Lab in HEC Montreal prepares you for any type of trajectory that you want to keep. So if it's academia, it helped me being a very rigorous and better researcher. And I feel like on the other side we have these multiple connections with the industry, and we can actually focus on our knowledge transfer and how we communicate our side of things with real life applications.